We just spent a little time at the KOA in Allentown, Pennsylvania. What did we think of this campground? Time for a 5-minute review and rating, so let's hop to it. The Allentown KOA is a journey-level KOA located about 7 miles off of Interstate 78. You exit off onto Route 100 and drive north. The final drive into the campground is on Narrows Road, a half-mile-long, narrow, windy road that isn't much fun. A few sections are basically one lane. It's only about a 1-minute drive, so it's not too bad. The driveway into the campground is smooth, paved, and quite narrow. This campground currently has around 75 sites, and quite a few of them are pull-through. They offer full hookup sites or ones with just water and electricity. If you are tent camping, they have 4 sites with water and electricity, or there's a large group tent area without any utilities that you can go to. They also offer 17 cabins of different sizes and comforts. The RV sites aren't huge, but they are decently roomy. Some can accommodate rigs up to 80 feet in length. Our site was fairly level, but since this campground is in a hilly location, you may need some wheel blocks or ramps. The main roads were all paved and were in good condition with only minor potholes or bumps. If you love trees on your site, then you're going to like camping here, as this campground has a lot of them. To add to the nature setting, there's a nice stream running right through the middle of it. Our site was full utilities with 50 amp service. Electricity was fairly stable, and the water pressure was very good. Sewer connections were fine. The provided cable had over 60 channels, but only the lower 9 or 10 channels came in clear. The rest were too fuzzy to watch. Since we basically were just doing an overnight stay, this really wasn't a big deal. Internet was pretty much standard for a campground, with an average download speed of 18 megabits per second and uploads at 2 megabits per second. Our T-Mobile phones did okay considering the rural location, with download speeds averaging around 40 megabits per second. Upload speeds were at 2 megabits per second. Each site was provided with a picnic table and a fire ring. The main bathrooms are the standard older style ones located in the office building. They were a bit more cramped and narrower than most of the KOAs we stayed at, but they were very clean and in good condition. There's also bathrooms in the main camping area. This is a smaller journey level KOA, so the swimming pool is on the smaller side, which is fine. There's a main pool and a small wading pool. It's all in good shape with a nice concrete patio. There are quite a few things to do here. There's a decent playground with a good selection of equipment for the kids. They have gem painting station, half-court basketball, and a short 9-hole mini-hole golf course. They also have a pretty decent game room here with game tables and arcade machines too. There's a very nice camp store with a good mix of supplies, groceries, and souvenirs. Across the road from the camp entrance, they have a soccer field and a volleyball area. Yeah, apparently the deer like it here too. This KOA is dog friendly with a nice grassy camp canine dog area up near the entrance. The laundry room is in the office building, and although it was small, the machines seemed to be in good condition. They also provided a change machine. Towards the back of the campground is a rec center. Since we only spent one night here, it was closed, but it appears they have a lot of activities normally scheduled in it. The Allentown KOA is a dry campground, meaning they do not permit consumption of alcohol here. Naturally, they're not about to invade your camper to see if you are obeying the rules, but be smart and obey the rules when you're on the outside. So how did we like the Allentown KOA? Even though this is only a journey level KOA, there were a lot of things that we did like. We liked the good utilities, the well-maintained grounds and facilities, the clean meandering creek that passes through the campground, and the very inviting swimming pool. We weren't so happy with the narrow, windy drive from the highway, the very bad cable, and the narrow driveway into the campground. Overall, Allentown KOA Journey earns 6.5 out of 10 ribbits. We understand that this is a journey, and being such, it's not going to have a ton of amenities, but what it has is very nice. If you're traveling with your family, this might end up being a bit low-key for everyone. Then again, if you just want a quiet out of the way location, this just might be the place for you. Yeah, the deer obviously like it here. Please high five that like icon, give the notification bell a jingle, and subscribe to my channel. We are traveling on a 3-week journey up north, so there's a lot more campground reviews coming. Until next episode, keep camping.